Hi, and welcome to Cosmic Consciousness with Cassia. I am an intuitive ascension-based astrologer, a tarot reader, a Reiki master, and an angelic healer. And I created this channel to help guide people through their awakening process. Today we're going to be doing a reading for the sign of Capricorn. This is going to be Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising signs. And this is going to be for the end of July. And I'm being drawn to use this deck right now. This is the Angels and Ancestors Oracle deck. So that's interesting, but I feel like there's some messages that want to come through for you guys, first and foremost, from this deck. So if you don't know all of your different placements, you can check out a website such as astro.com, plug in your birth information, and they'll drop a chart. This is a general reading. It's not going to resonate with everyone. Take the parts that resonate and leave the rest. And yeah, let's see what's going on for all of my beautiful Capricorns for the end of July. And remember that time is fluid as well. So this is dated the end of July. It could be stuff that's happened before. It could be stuff that's yet to happen. All right. So the first card we have is the Medicine Garden. So for some of you guys, there may be you may be pursuing different herbal means or stuff like that, really looking at holistic ways to take care of your health. I feel like that's why that came out for you guys. And as I said that, I was drawn to this staff that he's holding here, which is like the symbol of medicine, right? Like Western medicine even took this symbol and used it because it is just a symbol of that. So yeah, there may be healing information coming to you guys as far as your physical health goes. If you guys have been struggling with physical health problems, you may be finding information or solutions regarding that. And some of you guys, like I said, may be going the alternative medicine route or the holistic medicine route, which isn't really alternative medicine. That was medicine before pharmaceuticals were created, right? So really going back to nature and seeking that out, really understanding all of the different ways that your health is intertwined, right? How the emotional and the spiritual and the energetics affect our physical bodies, right? I am an energy healer. If you guys are exploring some of these different methods of healing, I definitely encourage you to reach out to me. I do a couple different, I do Reiki, I do this other type of healing called Belvaspata, which works with angelic energies and different frequencies of light and emotion. And it can be really deep, profound healing that is geared towards helping us through our ascension process. But yeah, I wanted to throw that out there for you guys. You guys are exploring all different types of things, I think, right now. And there may be people that reach out to you or messages that you're receiving regarding this. And so just really looking into that and being open to that, and of all the different ways that you can take care of your health. I feel like for a lot of you guys, you're realizing how much your emotional health really affects your physical health, and the different stress and different things like this, and how that's really been compounding these different situations that have really drawn that into perspective for you. Your bodies may be really speaking to you right now and asking you for attention. As we go through this ascension process too, there's just so much that happens to us physically, so much that our bodies are going through as we're being realigned energetically and spiritually. So just really being open to that advice anywhere that it may come through, and to pursuing all of these different ways. Like, I'm not endorsing like don't use Western medicine. Like, that can absolutely be helpful and it has its place. So, but it's just like you're starting to open your minds to all kinds of different perspectives and different ideas and views on what health is, right? Health is not just a physical thing. It's all of those things. Like we talked about, the triangle, the mind, body, and the spirit. So really like delving into that and figuring out what that means personally for you. And I want to look into this because I feel like there's a message coming through for some of you who are struggling with your health, that like there is a light at the end of that tunnel for you, and you are going to find some resolution for those issues. Let's see. Medicine Guardian. This is the wrong one. That's why it wasn't resonating for me. Yeah, like you are going to find, like there are going to be options presented to you if you're open. And, you know, of course, always you want to be cleared as medically safe before you try any different types of healing, right? But like there are going to be things and options presented to you, and there is a solution. Like you're not going to be suffering forever if you have some of this stuff going on. Like, Spirit wants you to know that. Like, there is something for some of you that your body is really trying to teach you right now. And when you learn that and then you incorporate what you've learned, that's going to help you to really move beyond this. Like, I think for some of you, it's really, and this isn't discounting anything that anyone's going through medically, but it's like there is such a strong connection with our mind and our health, and you're really starting to realize that and understand that too, and understand how, like, when we free these aspects of our mind and we free ourselves from this, whatever it is that's holding us in this place of ill health, whatever mental processes, whatever belief systems, right? Like, we can experience a change. And like, there are some major lessons that whatever struggle you may be going through with your health has been trying to teach you. And so it's a matter of learning those lessons and understanding. So ask your body what it's trying to teach you. You know, ask Spirit, what is it that I'm meant to learn here? Like, really meditate on that and be open to the answers and how those answers show up for you. Here we go, I found it. The way this book is organized is I'm not a big fan of it, so it was a little bit hard to find. But it says, listen to what is coming up within you and what is being shared with you by trustworthy others in your life. Pay attention to healing information. Healing angels can help you heal emotionally, spiritually, and physically with their energy, but they can also direct you towards information that will help you return to wholeness. And this is funny because I was talking about the angelic healing that I do, right? When this card appears, information is being revealed that can help heal an aspect of your current situation, whether that be your health, relationships, or even career. So be on alert for this. The Medicine Guardian has a caduceus healing wand, which represents the capacity to heal with the power of will and desire, right? Mind. And a chalice, which represents returning to a state of wholeness, a state where your cup is no longer full but overflowing with goodness. The emerald color of the card represents the healing rays of Archangel Raphael and his healing angels. You're being exposed to information and insights that will have a dramatic healing effect upon your life. If you are working through something mentally or emotionally, know that there are spiritual energies supporting your healing. If you are working through something that is physically challenging, pay particular attention to information that's coming to you that feels inspired, insightful, and warm. It will be supportive of your wellness. Your angels are here to remind you that your natural state is one of wholeness, and you are on the road to revealing that wholeness once more. Perfect. And then we have Magic Guardian. Unlock the magic within. I love this card. It's one of my favorites so far. Druid, hold the space. And Drum, dream and journey. So that's really beautiful. That's kind of like a recipe, right, for you guys right now. So really holding space for yourselves, I'm feeling with this Druid card. Like, you guys are good at holding space for other people. I feel like you've been really good at that. But it's like learning how to hold that space for yourselves and how to really, like, connect. Like, unlocking this magic within yourself requires going within yourself. It requires making the time to do that, making the time for yourselves, and really, like, dreaming and journeying, going into these places, unlocking these aspects of your psyche and your subconscious through journeying, through meditations, through music, right? Like, I talk about this all the time because this card comes up a lot, like the shamanic drumming music and all of that different stuff. I really enjoy listening to that. That gets me into a really beautiful meditative space. Binaural beats can be really helpful. There's all kinds of different things that can help enhance your journeying or your meditation practice and make it work a little better for you if that's something that you struggle with. But really, like, holding that space and honoring yourselves, and just, there's so much magic within you that's waiting to be unlocked, that's really going to open the floodgates of your healing on multiple levels right now. This card mentioned multiple levels beside the physical. There were physical messages there for some of you, but this is like beyond that. Like, you guys are healing from so much in so many aspects, and it's really like this healing journey is unlocking so much of your potential that was hidden away and maybe you didn't recognize for a time, but now it's really coming to the surface. You guys are becoming interested in so many different concepts and ideas, and you're like, everything is really expanding for you. You're really listening to these intuitive hits that you're getting and getting more in touch with that side of yourselves, which some of you may not have been super in touch with before. Some of you may have been really distracted by everything that was going on in the physical and not able to really tap into this aspect of yourselves. So it's like finding a way to do that. And I love the message with this. It says, stop looking outside yourself and recognize that you have incredible power within. So that's like, you guys have been on this journey of empowerment and really realizing how much power you hold within yourselves. And honestly, like, what you realize and what you recognize within yourself is only a fraction of what's there. So like, go deeper with that. Look into that, delve into that. There is so much potential inside of you that's ready and waiting to be unlocked. Magic is the energy of the universe that allows you to manifest and create through the direction and power of your will. It changes according to your frequency. The magic guardian is a representation of the angel of magic who helps you direct your will to bring something into creation. She is the angel who swirls around shamans and wise ones when they are calling on the energy of magic to help them manifest something that will be healing and supportive of their path. She is the angel of all magic that is directed for the highest good of whoever is working with it. I feel like for some of you guys, this is something that you guys have been tapping into a little bit too, is like playing around with magic, right? Trying to figure, like, learning how to set intentions, learning how to maybe doing rituals and stuff like that, right? Delving into some of the spiritual aspects of magic and maybe some of these more traditional forms and seeing what resonates with you and just really having fun with that. And if that's something that you guys are being guided to, like, this is confirmation that that is a path that will lead to that is a path of interest for you that is worth continuing to pursue and follow. And the magic guardian is here. She is here to assist you in that process. You are the magic, you are the answer, you have it all within you. If you've been searching for an answer or a reason to focus, recognize that you are looking, all that you are looking for is already within you. You are a powerful and magical person with the capacity to direct your intentions and will your desires into being. But your power can only be powerful when you own it. So take time to acknowledge it. Hold that space for yourself. Your ability to dedicate yourself to a goal and make it happen is a real gift that you're being guided to recognize now. Stepping into your empowerment, stepping into your healing, taking control of your life, taking control of your body, taking control of your healing journey. And really, anywhere where people have been trying to tell you this is the way that you should do something or anything like that, like, you're stepping into your own empowerment and being like, no, I don't know if that's true for me though. I feel like there's another way. And so that's really key for you guys, if that's coming up for you, is learning how to stand in your own authority. And when people try to tell you what's best for you, like, learning that ultimately when you are able to hold this space for yourself, when you're able to connect with yourself, you know what's best for you more than anybody else does. It's interesting. I usually don't go through and read all of the meanings, but I feel like I'm supposed to do this for you guys right now. So the Druid says, hold things together, don't make any sudden moves or changes. Stand strong, knowing you are where you're supposed to be. When the Druid card appears in a reading, you're being guided to dig deep within and hold your station. If you're wondering what to do next or have a sense of anxiety about what is unfolding in your life, it's time to shift your perceptions and move back to a state of trust. Don't change your plans or do anything drastic. Just sit in the process and let something happen as it needs to before taking any more steps. Think of a tree. It has strong roots, yet continues to grow and bear fruit. Your life will be a reflection of this. So it's like you guys have some important changes that you've been making and that you are making, right? And so this isn't saying don't make those changes. What it's saying is, like, when you make those changes, allow yourself time to adjust before making the next big change. And continue to move on like that. Like, you don't have to change absolutely everything at once. There are some things that are pressing and need to be addressed, and so you address those first, and then you address the same thing, the next thing. If you guys try too hard to do everything all at once, you might burn yourselves out. Like, you're getting excited about your lives again. You are going to be experiencing more health and more vitality moving forward. And that's going to get you really pumped, and that's going to get you to really want to do a lot of things too. So this is telling you to slow down a little bit and go at the pace that feels comfortable. You know, you guys are very ambitious signs. You're signs that, like, when you're in your full power, really like to move and steam forward. And like, you're the mountain goat, right? You're always climbing that mountain. But like, sometimes you climb a certain part of that mountain, and then you sit and you eat and you relax and you rest and you nourish yourselves, and then you keep climbing some more. So that's more what this is about, I feel, is just like really taking things at a pace that is healthy for you, and remembering that you always have to keep your health in balance, like your physical, the triangle, right? Mind, body, spirit. All of those have to be taken care of equally. And when you start falling off of being able to take care of one of those, that's when you slow down and reprioritize and rebalance so that all of those are functioning in harmony again. That's when you know when you're pushing yourself too far, when you realize, oh, my body's really hurting again. Or, oh, my mind is getting kind of like, my thoughts are starting to run away with me again. I'm getting a lot of anxiety. I'm having trouble focusing. Like, any of that stuff, right? I'm falling back into these old patterns. Then the mind is out of balance. When the spirit is out of balance, I mean, it can manifest as any of those things, right? But it's when we're not taking the time for our spiritual practice. Like, this is telling you, make time for your spiritual practice, right? Like, that is an integral part of this process for you as you move forward. So really taking that time as well to, like, you want to rest and recuperate, but you also want to dream, and you want to journey, and you want to get into that meditative state with yourself as well. Like, that's how you take care of your spirit. And then, what does it actually say about the drum? We're going to read this too. This is exciting. This is good stuff, you guys. I know I always say that, but it's always so good. Drum, here we go. Journey inwards to uncover insights and information that will be important on your path. Then follow the guidance. When the drum card appears in a reading, there are opportunities for you to dream or bring an inner vision into reality. You are very connected to the other worlds at this time. The wisdom and intelligence of the earth and her magic surrounds you. The drum, which echoes the sound of Mother Earth's heartbeat, has cleared the cobwebs and dust from your inner vision. What you have seen in your dreams and inner vision is not imagination but guidance, particularly if it has been coming to you repeatedly and has the potential to become reality. Dreams come true. Know it and live it. Your dreams are those messages from your soul telling you about the direction that you long to go in, that your soul longs to go in. Like, for you guys, you're very intuitive right now, and we can see this in all of the astrological energies as well. Like, there's so much. This coming week is going to be so much Neptunian energy, so much, like, Mercury's still in Cancer. There's just serious psychic energy in the air, and you guys are really picking up on that. You're really sensitive to that right now. And so you are going to be receiving messages. So really allow yourself, set the intention when you go to sleep at night to remember your dreams and to receive the insights that are being shared with you in your dreams. Like, some of you guys, your spirit guides, your angels, your protectors are speaking to you in your dreams. So really, this card is also urging you to pay attention to those and to pay attention to that, and to know that, like, you are very connected right now, and the guidance that you're receiving, like, it's tuning out all of that external guidance from people who think they know the best, and tuning into your own internal guidance, which is speaking to you very loudly right now and is directing you. And then on the bottom of the deck, we have Arrow. Surround yourself with protective energy. So you guys have really been working on this, I feel like. Cleansing, clearing your energy fields, like being stabilized in your own energy, coming into your own empowerment. And you want to just make your home a sacred, safe space that you want to be, right? Make it somewhere that you want to be. Like, surround yourself with people who make you feel at home, right? Like, the energies around you. Pay a lot of attention to the energies around you and how those are affecting you, because they could be affecting you very significantly right now. And if they are, practice shielding your energy. Ask your guides to put up an impenetrable shield around your energy. Like, work on that. Any ways that you guys have to work on your energy and keep that energy field clear. Definitely do that. As I said again, I can assist with that if you would like assistance with that. but really just taking care to try to be in situations that are energetically beneficial for you, and really paying attention to how you feel when you are around certain people, when you are certain places, like what those energies, what that's telling you about the type of energies that you may or may not be taking on from those people. And then I'm going to do a Sacred Rebels, and then we may do a Lightworkers Oracle for you as well. So this is the Sacred Rebels Oracle deck, which is a big favorite. So Capricorn, end of July 2020. Capricorn, end of July 2020. Capricorn, end of July 2020. Defend to the end the worthwhile is what you guys got. So this is all about knowing what you stand for, knowing what's important to you, and fighting for that and standing up for that. So this is a lot about you guys coming into your empowerment, realizing and understanding. I wanted to get that with the reflection so you can see the light coming down. It's like coming down into her third eye. That's really cool. You guys are really understanding, right? You're gaining that wisdom. You're knowing what's important to you, what's worth fighting for, and you're realizing that you have the strength within you to stand up for that and to fight for that. And so you're not allowing anybody into your energy who's not worthy of being there, right? Like you have understood, one of the things that you've come to understand is one of those things that's worth fighting for is yourself. And so you're really stepping up and stepping into that, and you're understanding where else it is and who else it is that is worth fighting for. You're understanding your morals, your ideals, your values, and how to live in integrity. And you are demanding that from yourself and from everyone else who's in your life. And that is absolutely beautiful. So it's like the things that are fighting for the things that are worth fighting for, fighting the battles that are worth fighting, and surrendering the ones that are not, because we're not meant to fight every single battle. Just because somebody calls us out and wants us to engage doesn't mean that we have to. That's part of protecting our energy, is being like, oh no, I'm not going there with you. That is not the battle that's worth fighting to me. Like, I'm going to leave you alone, and you can hash this one out yourself. Like, I am not necessary. It is not necessary for me to insert myself or to allow you to try to pull me into this situation. So you guys are really learning how to do that as well. Let's see. You are a sacred warrior, a defender of the heart. You have cried genuine tears of your own grief and also the grief of the world. You have raged at injustice and oppression in your own life and in the world. You have felt the need to protect the presence of love, for whilst it is exceptionally powerful, it can be too easily smothered under lies and fear. The sacred warrior must not heed the dangerous voices that say, oh, stop being so sensitive. Stop making such a big deal out of things. Love is the biggest deal there is. What else is worth being so sensitive about? My whole head is tingling right now. The sacred warrior is vigilant that the presence of love is not chipped away by fear, criticism, doubt, or untruths. Even if others find the unflinching honesty of your feelings difficult to handle, even if those feelings are expressed with gentleness and compassion, the sacred warrior honors the task of being more faithful to love than to anything else. This includes the fear of loss. Actually, it includes the fear of anything at all. This oracle brings guidance to honor even the smallest steps in the path of the sacred warrior. They are no less important than the more noticeable or dramatic actions on the path. One single misstep can begin a landslide of great devastation. Being vigilant with what is meaningful and what is truthful, even in the smallest and seemingly most insignificant ways, strengthens the sacred warrior and prevents darkness from gaining a stronghold from the inside. That darkness will be intelligent and sneaky. It will tell you it doesn't matter, that this one time you can forget what you promised, that you are just one person and that you can't make a difference anyway. And this is what you promised to yourself. Especially, I wanted to point that out. That darkness will lure you into sleepy ambivalence and dull your light if you allow it to. The sacred warrior within will fight with love and honor to be true to what has meaning, and never ever allow it to be cast aside, even if it seems easier in the moment. The sacred warrior finds joy and humor in life, to prevent the seriousness of the task from stifling the heart that just wants to live and be free. That joy brings strength to the warrior and an expanded, relaxed awareness that can sense the presence of fear, whether it is masked as anger, hate, or doubt, and immediately respond to it with fierce compassion. The sacred warrior will not allow fear to gain a stronghold within the heart. This oracle has special guidance for you. You're being asked to stay strong and stand your ground. There might be a big emotional journey that feels like the fight of your life. It may be in a matter that does not seem to hold much importance. Remember, how we do one thing is how we do everything. Every little thing matters, right? So it's really sticking to your guns, standing your ground, not compromising your truth and your integrity. Perhaps, for example, you are contemplating an idea that you feel could be something, but those around you declare it is nothing, much, too impractical, too much, or too little. And so this is what we talked about, all those opinions of other people, right? And tuning into your own wisdom instead. However, what is happening or soon will be happening is worthwhile. So hold tight. Ask for help through the healing process below. Stay true to the sacred warrior of love that you are, and defend to the end all that is worthwhile. This oracle gains even more significance, blah, blah, blah. But we're not going to get into all of that. And so I'm going to leave you guys with this as well. So this is a prayer that you can utilize if you like for assistance with this whole process that we're discussing here of staying true to yourself, standing your ground, being in your power, fighting for what is worthwhile to you. It says, so you place your hand on your heart and you say, I call upon the sacred warriors of unconditional love. I ask for your support, protection, assistance, and intervention on my behalf through unconditional love, that what is truly worthwhile for the light and life of the heart be protected and preserved within me and in the world for the greater good. Through my own free will, so be it. Yeah. And it says you can use this for any purpose that feels worthwhile to your heart. So I like that. And then we're also going to give you guys, before we close, a Lightworker's Oracle card. All right. Capricorn, end of July 2020. Capricorn, end of July 2020. What messages do we have for Capricorn? So we got Dark Night of the Soul. So this process of empowerment, this process of healing, everything that you're going through right now, like it may be very painful, right? This is, you guys are awakening. And so this is one of those key steps at the at the beginning to middle, right? The middle of our awakening process is this dark night of the soul, when things don't make sense, when we're questioning everything, when all of these realities are crashing down upon us, right? We're going through so much, it feels like it's almost too much to bear. And then on the bottom of the deck, though, we have the key of light. So it's like there is help, there is assistance, there is so much light getting ready to come in as you guys, as you guys move through and purge all of this darkness and really step back into that light, step back into your own light, right? Like this key of light, you have this key within you. You hold this within you. Like that card said, you hold all of the potential within you. Everything that you are seeking already exists within yourself. And you guys are really sinking into that and coming into that. But it's this process, and this dark night of the soul can be really painful. And so if there are any of you guys who are really deep in this right now, first of all, please reach out to me. My email's in the description box below. I can help. But also, like, just know that this is part of the process, and there is so much beauty. Like, you will get through this. It may seem like this tunnel will never end. You do not see any light, right? You can't see the light yet, but the light is there. Know that and feel that and connect with that. Ask your angels and your guides to connect your heart with that light, with that hope, right? And just know that this is all part of that process. It's like it's darkest before the dawn, right? Like the dawn for you guys is going to be so absolutely beautiful. It's just like moving through all of this darkness first. And then, yeah, I am going to take a look at the key of light for you guys and see what that says. Archangel Michael has a message for you. You have the power of the divine in you. You have the ability to free yourself, no matter whether it seems that another person, a set of circumstances, or the entire world holds more power than you. Your power of freedom is unconditional. It doesn't require that outer circumstances change in order for you to be free. Though as you choose freedom, outer circumstances often change radically, right? As within, so without, as without, so within. For now, to be free, use the key of light. This means staying true to what you know for yourself, what we were just talking about, right? Gently and lovingly assert your truth now. Do not cave into naysayers and fear generators. Most especially, do not collapse under your own old fears or doubts. Gently and persistently, cleaving to the light within will bring you through any apparent obstacle, free you from any apparent prison, and ensure your divine destiny is fulfilled. All doors shall be opened to you. You are being given a gift of unconditional grace. Step back and radiate love from your center. This is your way. You do not have to betray your spirituality to fight. You can fight with love and trust, and that can be your way as a spiritual warrior. In each moment you choose love and trust, you are fighting the good fight. You are learning that love is expressed in no as much as in yes. Love is expressed in no as much as in yes. For when you fight against those who want you to deny the truth, you are standing clear and strong in loving truth. Let me read that again, because I kind of fumble those words, and this is important. You are learning that love is expressed in no as much as in yes. For when you fight against those who want you to deny the truth, you are standing clear and strong in loving truth. Michael helps you realize the strength that you already have within you to do this. And you are also helping them. Like if there are people in your life that you feel like you need to cater to, or that you kind of like allow to continue to operate under their own delusions, like you're not really helping them either. Like helping them is helping them. That's what love is helping them to understand what the truth is in a situation. Pretending the truth doesn't exist does not make the truth not exist. So I just wanted to throw that out there as well. Like you're helping them. When we enable people, we're not helping them in their own journey. It's stunting our journey and it's stunting theirs, because they're not able to take responsibility for the things that they need to take responsibility for if we're taking responsibility for them, or we're helping them to avoid that responsibility. So the most loving thing that we can do, the most compassionate thing that we can do, is be honest with them, pull our energy back when we need to, and allow them to learn how to stand on their own 2 feet, and give them the gift of being able to see and understand the truth. This oracle is a message for you to trust in your own ability to triumph right now. I know that was super dramatic, but I had to say that right now. You are the key to success. You must believe in yourself. You don't have to force a door to open. In perfect time, according to divine grace, all doors will open for you. And this is where, like, you make one of those big changes, and then you allow yourself to get accustomed to that, and then you make another big one. Or you make the changes. As the doors open, you walk through them, right? That's working with divine timing. As the door opens, you walk through it. And if a door hasn't opened yet, then that's your time to rest and rejuvenate and really get yourself accustomed and find that balance of that triangle, right? The mind, the body, and the spirit before moving on. And then the next door will open. So just trusting in that and not trying to beat down doors that don't want to open, not opening back up doors that wanted to close, and allowing the doors that are opening for you to open for you. And then just having the courage and the confidence in yourself to walk through those doors when they are opened. Your dreams and actions will prove themselves in time. No person, place, or thing has any power to hold you back. The key of light is spiritual permission from the universe to succeed in your life mission. You shall not be kept from your divine destiny. You shall be empowered to succeed. Refuse to give up on your dreams. This may mean freeing yourself from situations or relationships that have enslaved or controlled you. When you are ready, this can be done with great gentleness, compassion, and strength. Free yourself with love, not fear. You may need to lock doors to the past behind you. With divine empowerment, you can completely and utterly allow the past to be over. You will find that new doors can then be unlocked for you. Yeah. Yes. Yes, I love it. Okay, and we're going to read this prayer too for you guys. I'm really liking this. So here's another one for you. It says, I call upon Archangel Michael and the Key of Light. I give thanks for the divine gift of liberation from any restraining circumstance. I give thanks for the opportunity to completely close any door I choose and open any door I choose. I am grateful to the loving encouragement of the universe, reminding me that I will be successful in fulfilling my divine life purpose. May I be assisted by unconditional love to use my power of freedom with wisdom. May all beings be blessed by the grace of the divine, so that the past ceases to hold them in pain and new opportunities of love can be accepted. May humanity open the door to light and love within, through my own free will and the unconditionally loving guides that serve human evolution. So be it. So that's your reading for today, Capricorn. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, definitely drop a comment and let me know how it resonated. If you want to catch more videos, you can subscribe to my channel, hit the bell with the little squigglies so you get the notifications for more videos. There is a link to donate down below if you want to support all the free content that I love providing for you guys on this channel. And if you need assistance with any of this stuff, like I said, all of my services and information is in the description box below. I do personal readings. I've been mentioned the energy clearings a lot because I feel like that's going to be really helpful for you guys. The healings, like really approaching that mind, body, spirit, all of that, and connecting that and getting that into balance is so key for you guys right now. That standing in your truth, standing your ground, honoring yourselves, honoring your truth, and like really just loving yourself so fiercely and living and acting from that place of love. That's going to be so critical for you guys moving forward. So I have absolute faith in every single one of you that you can do this. You know, like you would not be presented with these challenges and these circumstances if you were not capable of overcoming them. You absolutely are. You have everything that you need within you. You are unlocking so much of your magic, so much of your potential, and it is so glorious and so beautiful. I love you all. I will talk to you soon.